Hi guys, we've had some connection issues. Hello, hello. And that is really high. Let's drop that a little bit, and move it over. All right. I hope you are well. Oh, by the way, hello all. My name is Mary and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. A different kind of start for us here at Wow Crochet Designs, and that's okay. So I'm going to try and work this out again with the chat. So bear with me. Let's just put the volume down, make sure there's no issues. No, we don't want that. Okay, so we're currently live. Hello, Luana. Hello, Luana. And I'm just about to, I think I've got it. By George, I think I've got it. I've been trying to get the chat up, and I think I've got the chat up right here, but I don't want to be looking down all the time, so I don't know how we're going to do this. Hello, all. I'm too busy trying to work out the chat here. All right, so how do we do this so I'm not looking down all the time? We're going to put where is the chat on this? All messages. There we go. We're getting there. Now we're going to put it on our normal. This is a lot of work. I don't like this thing. So whom have I missed? Hello, Luana. I can't remember who else is above that message because I can't see it. Oh, they're both Luana. Cheers, Luana. We'll have a quick drink before everyone comes in. Well, that wasn't very quick. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm choking on my drink. All right. So, hi, middle. I'm looking down at the writing now. It's much bigger. It's not big enough, but it's much bigger. I played with the other day. Hi, Barbara. First time I listened to you early. Well, lovely. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a little slower. Maybe I'm better off looking here. Yeah, it's not too bad today. Maybe it's because it's the morning and my eyes aren't so tired. Middle, Barbara, Luana. Num. She's overexcited. It is the morning. I do tend to get a little, people ask me how, but I get a little bit happy first thing in the morning. And a lot of people, they wake up and they're grumpy and whatever. I suppose I have been awake for a while, but I do tend to get a little bit over happy in the morning. I think it's the fact that I've had a sleep and I feel much better. I suppose if I have a sleep every hour on the hour, I'd be so much happier in the morning, every day, all day. Don't you love it? She used to have a sleep every hour on the hour. All right, guys, so moving right along. Today, we have a fun live. Now, I'm going to do a tiny, I'm going to wait for everybody to get on because not everyone is on, but I'm going to do a tiny little poll today, just a little tiny one. And before I do it, we're going to discuss it, because we want to see whether or not it's something that you would like to see. But the fact that everyone is not on at the moment means I won't be doing anything. We've got a few of us on, but not as much as we usually have. So I'm going to wait. I'm usually unable to join as I'm talking to my niece, but she's out with her friends today. Well, let her party. Let her party. We'll have our own party. We'll have our crochet party, middle. All we need now is Marty to help us party. Remember we called him Party Marty or Marty Party? Party Marty? Hey, who remembers when I had names for everybody for fun? Excuse me. Shall I do it again? Marvelous Middle, Lovely Luana. Who was the other one? Barbara. Bouncing Barbara. Tina. Hi, Tina. You're a tough one. Tulip Tina. You turned into a flower. Who else is on? Hello to those of you joining. I'm picking names for everybody. I'm panicking about next week. Oh no, don't panic, darling. Take your time, relax, enjoy it, because your first time is always quite nerve-wracking. I remember the whole time I was standing over the table and I was, every 5 seconds I was straightening everything up and there was nothing wrong with it, right? And people would come, they'd touch and put down, they'd touch and put down, and I would go back and straight after they'd put it down and straighten it. And it was very confronting to people. So stand back and let them do their thing, I think. Stand back and let them do their thing. All right, doting Dorothy, ... ellipses. I'm giving everybody names today, guys, just for fun. I wasn't going to. This is something new. Oh, I'm marvelous. I like that. Yeah, marvelous middle. Middle's marvelous. Should call yourself marvelous middle when you're doing your tables, your crochet stands. I call them tables because when we do, they were just tables. And they were horrible, ugly, dirty tables, and we'd have to cover them with a pretty tablecloth. So be careful what they give you. If you're bringing your own table, that's good. But if they're giving you a table, you might need a tablecloth. It's a little bit of a tip there. I'm trying to decide whether to add a few more pieces between now and Wednesday. Middle, you know what you can make? This is what I did the first time. You know the love hearts that I made on the channel with the magnet at the back? If you can get some magnets, make some magnet love hearts, have them at the table, say $1 each or $2 each, or free with every purchase on the table. So that way it encourages people to purchase what's on the table. Ding! There's the angel coming out to help you. There was a lot of little tips. Sometimes I'd give away my fingerless gloves, which are really quite expensive, and I would give them away free for any purchase over $100 or any purchase over $50 or whatever it is your products are on the table. What other things can you give away? Sewing needles. If you have a pack of sewing needles, if you don't have these, don't worry about it, but these are little tips. You could have a flower on a magnet, or you could have, I don't know if we've left one on the table. I might have. Oh, the keyring holder that I made. If you make a keyring holder and just pop a flower on a keyring holder, say free with every purchase today over $10 or every purchase over $15. So you're encouraging people to buy. Little tips there, little tips that I've learned along the way. It took me years to learn those little tips, yeah. I'm trying to decide whether to, we've done that already, to add pieces between now and Wednesday. Nice idea. Might not be able to for this one next week, but I have another one on the 20th of August. All right, so keep that in mind. But if you have some little tiny projects that you can make beforehand, and you can do those in front of the TV, it might take it less than 15-20 minutes to an hour in front of the television. Make about 5 or 6 and at least have something on the table. When they're gone, but it'll encourage the first 5 people to purchase something. I would try 1 or 2 or even 5, as many as you can make, something small, tiny. Oh, a bookmark. You can even make a bookmark in less than 15 minutes, depending on the bookmark, if it's got a lot of chain spaces. I would make something small. I would try it. I would really try it. That's a good idea. Thanks, Barbara. Hi, Christine. Oh, wait a minute. We're making everybody's name. Curious Christine. Oh, I like that one. We're giving everybody names, Christine. Marvelous Middle, Curious Christine, Lovely Luana. I can't remember what I said before, but I'm going to call you Lovely Luana. Ashley. What name can I give Ashley? Oh, come on. A. Has to start with A. Amazing Ashley. Oh, you like that one? Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy, you missed our surprise, honey, this week. We had a surprise this week. Hi, Jeremy. We're giving everyone names today, so Jeremy can be Jovial Jeremy. Ooh, that's a nice one. I like that one. Oh, I'm itchy in here, guys. Bear with me today. I'm very itchy. Oh. How are you all? We're all good, I'm hoping. Yes, Fluffy Kitten. She's fabulous Fluff. I'm giving everybody names. Sorry, I missed a couple. You are live when I'm sleeping. Oh, it's not the live. It's one of our videos. We had a surprise. I came back from the Australian Sheep and Wool Show and made a few purchases there. And we had a surprise going. The surprise is a giveaway. We don't use the word giveaway. It gets rid of the nasties. So keep your eyes peeled, Jeremy, for some videos that say surprise. When you see the word surprise, that is a giveaway. I will ship anywhere around the world. And the person who won it was... Who won it? Oh, Sticky Stitch. This was only yesterday that I announced the winner. And Sticky Stitch won. What did she win? 3 of the Bendigo yarns, 3 of the large ones. 3 of the sock yarn. A pack of Tim Tams. Oh, you missed out Tim Tams. My Love Heart magnet. Oh, there's one more. The book. Shelley Husband. My brain. Shelley Husband's book. And that's, look, an amazing book. Anything from Shelley here in Australia is, when it comes to crochet, is an amazing book. She makes some beautiful books. So there you go. So yeah, it's a little bit sad, but keep your eyes peeled on Jeremy when anything, and that's to our new subscribers, anything that says the word including surprise, means that one of our subscribers will win something. Okay, and it usually means you have to answer a question. And the question was, what name would you give my granny square dress? And the answer was Roses and Thorns Granny Square Dress. And the reason I chose that one, and a lot of people put their answers in, was because the red reminded me of the roses, the green reminded me of the leaves on the plant, and the beige or the tan one reminds me, because it gave me so much grief in the pattern, it reminds me of the thorns on a rose. So I just thought, oh my gosh, that is so perfect for this dress. And I said, Roses and Thorns, Granny Square Dress. And so Sticky Stitch, one of our long-time subscribers as well, and you can be a brand new subscriber, don't have to be a long time, as long as you give me the right name that really sticks out to me, and that's, you know, pretty important, then you can win. And she won heaps, so that's good. And there you go. And a lot of that yarn dyed, if you don't know this, guys, some of the yarn dyed yarn can be $28 for 100 grams. That's how expensive it is here. Some of them can be $36 for 100 grams. Some of them can be $40. So it's a lot of money to purchase that yarn dyed stuff. Now, I don't like to buy them very often, but I always do it once a year at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. And why are they so expensive? And, oh, here we go. Ashley's done a super chat. Yay! Thanks, Ashley. Let's celebrate 20th super chat on a live stream. 20th? Only 20th? Oh, yours is the 20th. That's interesting, Ashley. I'm pretty sure I had more than that. You have done your 20th super chat. Yay! Let's celebrate, Ashley. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's very well received. And this yarn, like I said, can be very, very expensive. So when I said to you guys, oh, wait, how much did you give me? Because what are we doing with super chat this year? From now on until July of next year, half of it is going towards the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. What? Yes. Karen's already done $20 the other day. So $10 of it will go to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Yeah. And what did you do, Ash? Let's have a look. Yeah. All right. It says $2.99. We'll say $3. And I'm writing your name down too, guys. Yeah. You never know what happens next year. All right, so that's $3. What's that? $1.50 will go towards the show. So what I'm going to do is tally them up at the end of the year next year. No, the July of next year. So before I go to the show, that is how much money I'm spending at the show. What? But only half of it because YouTube takes some. I can't afford that. All right, so moving right along. Live antics, Sherry B. We are going to be doing live antics today. Yes, yes, yes. We'll talk about that in a minute. And actually, it's part of a poll we're going to do today. I love that name. Well done. Thanks, Jeremy. Thank you to the lovely Sticky Stitch for that. What we can say for Mary. Well, I've already chosen Marvelous for middle, so you can't call me Marvelous. I'm still trying to see the thorns part, honestly. The beige reminds me of the thorns because more so that it gave me grief when I was doing the dress. I had chosen enough yarn, which I thought was enough yarn for my project, and I sold myself short on 9 squares. So I had to purchase 9 more. I didn't purchase it. I borrowed from a friend some more different dye lot from a friend just to get me out of trouble. And it gave me so much grief looking totally different. So I hid it in places like under the arm. And these are the tips that I was talking about in the actual video itself. And I hid some at the back so you can't tell. And so when you have something that's a different dye lot and you're using it for a garment, put it in an inconspicuous place. But it did give me some grief, the beige one. So I just assumed it as giving me grief and pinning me. It stung me a few times, right? So I thought that was the thorns. So there you go. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. What is everybody making? Christine's a lovely question there. I love that name. It suits the dress. Thank you, Fluffs. Woohoo, says Ash. Definitely a nice name. I still see diamonds, though. A lot of people do see diamonds, and there was a lot of answers with the word diamonds in it. We're going to talk about that in a minute, too. Yes, ooh, says Ashley. Yes. Hi, Linda. If I haven't said hello to anybody, Linda is, let's see what Linda's name could be. I can't say lovely because I've used that for Luana. I'm stumped. Linda, give me a few seconds. I'm giving everybody a nickname before their name today. This is going to take me forever. If 2,000 people get on, I'm in trouble. Christiane, I'm making doggy blankets and caterpillar door stopping. I'm rushing the chat now, guys. This is how fast I can read if I want to. I finally finished the top well jumper in my case. Yes, good on you. Ashley, what's my name? You chose middle. What did I say for you, Fluffs? Didn't I give you a name? Fabulous Fluffy? Didn't I do that? No, what was it before? I did. I gave you Fabulous Fluff, didn't I? Amazing Ashley was the other one. What's with the new crown things? The new crown things. The new crown things. What are you talking about? Talk to me. I don't sure what you mean. What about me? Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Okay. Charming. That's a bit boring. Chivalrous. Sherry. I don't know. I have to think about that, Sherry. Champagne Sherry. Ooh, I like that one. Ashley at 2 talks the most in chat. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe not on here, Fluffy, but frustrating, Fluffy. Mary Middle said she had a name for me. Okay, well, she got that. Beside our name. What's beside our name? I don't know what that is. It says top fans. I don't know what that is. I'm too scared to click it. I don't want to touch anything on my camera because it goes berserk. It does stuff that I don't want it to do. I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's above mine too. It's the first time I've seen it. I saw it last Wednesday as well. And I thought, do I touch? No, even last Saturday. I thought, do I touch? I don't want to touch it. You know when I'll touch it? When it's one of those quick lives because I've got guests coming over or something's happening and I have to get off. So if I touch it and messes things up, I'll just get off. Do you like that? Chatty Kathy. Oh, I like that one. But not everybody knows you as Kathy. But that's fine. I like that. Or I know you as Kathy. Yeah, because I always say Sherry Kathy. Funny Fluffy. Oh, that's cute. Depending on how bad you get. Oh, she can be cheeky, our Fluffs. But we love a good Fluffs. And if you didn't know this, guys, Fluffy gave me this little guy. If you haven't seen little video vlog, look at that Fluffy boy. Oh, no, it wasn't a video vlog. It was a live. We did the live the other day. She gave me Skippy because I'm always... And little Joey in the pouch. They look so cute, but in real life, watch those kangaroos. They're not so cute. They can be so naughty. Those kangaroos, they can be so naughty. And if you play with the legs, he stands up better, I noticed. But he's not standing up for me now. You got to play with the legs. Got to get his legs right. It's just talking much as ours, yeah? Oh, I can't get him right now. I can't remember how I had him. I think it was down like that's better. Yes. You got to keep those legs down. Keep your legs down. Ruse kickbox you in real life. They do. And in fact, when you're driving on a highway or like a quiet highway and not many people are on there and it's dark, if you don't see them, they pop out of nowhere and you can either run over them or their tail is so strong, if it whacks your car, it damages it completely. Like there's massive dents, just one little whack. They are such a strong animal. And I want to mess with them. And they do. And then they've got a habit. They jump up and with their back legs, they kick you and knock you down. And you know how you see, for fun, people see kangaroos with boxing gloves? They do. They hit you. They hurt. And their claws, they've got claws, things. They hurt. I don't go near them. I don't go anywhere near them. They can be dangerous. Look, the ones that people, they look like they're a little bit tame. It's because they were raised in that environment where someone has cared for them as a Joey, as a baby, and cuddled them and cared for them and shown them other people, you know, shown them a lot of people, so they're used to it. But they can turn at the flick of a switch. They are quick to turn on you. They really, they're not a pleasant animal. All right, so let's talk about, what did I say we were going to talk about today? The live antics, and it was something else. I just said it to someone before. If you can remember, tell me, because it went right over my head. I should write these things down. I usually do, but I didn't today. But we are going to talk about live antics now, before we even do live antics. Remember before, when I first got on, I said I was thinking about doing a little poll about live antics. I'm going to move this. This is an old iPad that I was going to try and use for the words. But I noticed there's a delay on that because I'm not logged in as the same name. I'm logged in as somebody else. Don't you love it? Who? Nobody. I'm just logged in under a different name. But it's got a delay there. So I don't know if that's a reason. But anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. what I want to do, and I'm going to do a whole new page on it. I'm going to call it Live Antics. And we're going to talk about that for a minute. Now, you guys know when I do Live Antics, you get to choose a color combination of the tutorial. I sometimes keep the secret of the pattern from you. Sometimes I tell you. Like I was able to tell, I'll tell you in a minute who it was. My brain's forgotten. And just talk amongst yourselves. Come on, you can do this. Tina. I was able to tell Tina that we're going to make this with her colors. Yeah, that's coming up very soon, Tina. It won't be this week. It'll be next week. I've had a delay because of the sheep show. All right, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I keep saying that and miss it. But this is something I tell you when I want to create something, because you need to, consider going and purchase something like it. Or if you watched a video and you think, oh, I don't know if I like that. I want this one. Or I do like that. I better buy 5. That sort of thing. Whatever the case may be. So sometimes I tell you the project if it has an added extra item that you need to attach to it. Now, what I was thinking, and I'll just write it up real quickly, and we're going to do a tiny little poll. Now, I want to know from you if you would like to keep Live Antics exactly the same, where you guys get to choose the color combination, and I drop something, it doesn't matter, of the next tutorial. I said that all in one sentence. No breathing. You guys still get to choose the color combination of our next tutorial. However, what I was thinking, and you don't have to do this, I just want to know, this is what a poll is for. Would you like to keep it exactly the same where you still get to choose the color combination? Or would you like me to have mystery bags? Bag 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will be covered. You won't know what's in that pack. And sometimes I'll have the pack wrapped with 10 newspapers. Or something weird like that. So when you choose that number, say if it's 1 to 5 and you choose number 4, I take number 4 off the shelf during the live and we unwrap. We might have to use something else because it'll be pretty loud. And we unwrap, and then I take out the yarn and say, you chose this one here. And we could call it, let's say Ashley, we can say Ashley chose mystery bag number 4, and this is the yarn from mystery bag number 4, and this is a tutorial we're making with it. All right. And I will have the tutorial written in the bag. So you have a choice. You could either leave it the way it is where you just choose the color, or we could do the mystery bag and you find out on the live. Well, maybe I won't put it. I don't know what the project is, depending on the project. Yeah. If the project's something like this and you need to purchase something, I think we'll leave that in there. What do you say? I know I've heard some people say it already. Ashley says mystery. Middle says, oh, make it interesting and do mystery. Oh, we like mystery bags. Let's write some names down, hey? Why not? So Ashley says mystery. Now, this is not a must. This is something I'm asking you. If I have a lot of one section, we might do it that way in the end, yeah? Oh, we've got a lot of mystery. Oh, we've got a lot of mystery. So Ashley says mystery. Middle says mystery. Christine says mystery. Oh, saying mystery. Da, 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 da. All right, we're blowing the horn now. Da, 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 da. I love mystery, says Tina. Oh my gosh, we all love a mystery. Some of them will be big mysteries, and some of them will be small, and some of them will be itty bitty 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 mysteries. Itty bitty bitty bitty. Luana, oh, we're loving the mystery. Well, you don't have to choose mystery if you don't want to, guys. It's okay. I like either way. Mystery says Fluffs. Fluff says mystery. Oh, this is fun. And Crochet Mama. Hello, Crochet Mama. I haven't seen you come on yet. And she says mystery. All right. So we're loving this. Don't forget Dorothy. She said mystery. Oh, Miss Dorothy. How did I miss that? Dorothy, did I miss it? Where did I miss? I didn't see that. Did she say mystery or not? So I have a chance today in Live Antics. Yes, you do. Middle. Oh, hang on. Here we go. No, I didn't see Dorothy. Oh, there it is. Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. Sorry, darling. Dorothy says mystery. So we've got all mysteries so far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 mysteries. And we've got Linda, which is the 9th. We've got none for normal. Nobody wants to be normal. We all want to be mysterious. Why not? I was thinking about that last week and I thought, no, I won't introduce it because they probably won't like it. And no one said the other one yet. So it looks like you all like it. Well, for those of you who have responded like it, let's have a drink quickly, guys. Cheers. I missed Dorothy. Yes, thank you, Middle. You did alert me. Voting for anyone else. Yes, yes, yes. No, you didn't. You alerted me. Thank you, darling. Hello, Crochet Mama. So, look, guys, I'm going to keep that little poll open for the rest of the live in case some more people get on. But if you want to see the mystery bags, now they will be covered, so you won't see the yarn. But today we'll do a normal one because I hadn't introduced it. I just wanted to see if you'd be interested in that, and it looks like you are. So we're doing mystery bags. Now, here's another question. Do you want to do mystery bags all the time, or is it you want to do them sometimes? You decide and say all or some. Just type in the word all or some, all or some, all or some. Because, I don't know, maybe sometimes you want to see what you're choosing, you know. With the mystery, you won't know the colours. It might be all black. And then you'll think, oh, I don't know if I want it all black. Or it might be all green. You think, I don't like green. Or it might be all yellow. I don't like yellow. You know, you need to decide whether. See, Ashley says some. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to put S next to them because I don't want to write it again, the poll again. All right, so Ashley says some. Tina says some. Whom am I missing? Christine says some. Where's Christine? S. I'm just putting S's near them. Dorothy says all. Ooh, there's an all. Tina, we've done Tina, yes. Crochet Mama says all. I just put crochet, didn't I? Let's put Mama next to it. I'm thinking, what's crochet mean? I'm not going to know who you are. Yeah. All right. And Luana says all. Okay, Luana says all. Luana says all. Middle, what do you say? I haven't got middles. Sherry B. Did I put Sherry down? Sherry, I didn't put your name down. Whoops. Let's write your name. Sherry B. Sherry B. Luana, Sherry says all. Okay. Yeah. I've really got a bit of a tickle. Let's have another drink. Yeah, that's why I said I didn't see your name. Maybe you did say it and I missed it. Let's have a look. Go back to where you were. What did you say? Oh, sometimes. Oh, you got sometimes. Okay, thanks. Middle says sometimes. Fluffy, what did you say, honey? Barbara says sometimes. Did I write your name, Barbara? I didn't write it. Hi, Barbara. I don't think I wrote your name. Let's put Barbara's name in first. Barbara. And she says sometimes. Oh, did she say sometimes? Oh, let's have a look. She said sometimes. Oh, is Christine going, darling? We'll see you soon. I said some, Middle, thank you. All. Fluffy says all. All. And what did Linda say? Is Linda around? She said hers. I haven't written Linda's down. Did Linda say anything? Can someone tell me whether Linda said something? All right, so it looks like the mystery bags are a go. Okay, and let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you say some of them, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you say all. Jeremy, are you still on, honey? Please let me know if you're still on. Jeremy hasn't left any messages for us. He might be off. He might have gone to get a drink of water. Cheers, everyone. You guys are slack. You should be telling me to drink my water. You guys are slack today. Cheers. All says Linda. Thank you, Linda. You're slack, guys. You're going to have me drinking all for the next 20. Oh, the all have taken over the some. What a time. Thanks, Fluffs. Cheers. I've got the Karen cup today. I never have it. And poor Karen, I'm thinking she always, she knows I've got it. I just keep forgetting to use it. And what a time. Thanks, Dorothy. Cheers. Middle shouting, what a time. Cheers, Middle. All right. So we've had enough water now. Stop. They're going to keep going. And we've had enough water. So what I have now, get this. I heard that, Mary, I'll keep you watered. we all will. I heard that, Mary. What a time from Luana. Cheers. This is going to go on all morning. Cheers. Looks like we've lost Jeremy. But anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sometimes. So we need to see. I'll do another poll again. We're not going to do the mystery today anyway. Oh, Jeremy, would you like to see live antics where you get to choose a color combination of the next tutorial as mystery bags sometimes, as mystery bags all the times, or whatever, or just want to leave it the same way it's been all along where you just get to choose it? Yes, definitely. You'd like to see mystery bags, yes, as sometimes or all the time. You know, this is a poll we're doing, so Jeremy would like to see mystery. Sure, why not? Oh, I've spelt your name wrong, honey. I don't know why I started writing Linda. Jeremy? I don't know why. There's something wrong with me. I started writing Linda. I'm a fan of mystery all the time. Okay, all the time. Beautiful. So this, look, to me, it's looking like we're going to do mystery bags. Claptrap's in the house. Hi, Claptrap. I hope you are well. I've done nothing with your yarn, darling, yet, but I will. Claptrap, we're doing a little poll here. Would you like to see live antics done as mystery bags instead, where they'll be bagged 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you pick one number, and then I go bang, bring the number out, and during the live we open it up and check out what's in it. What? And that's the bag I will use as the yarn for the next tutorial when that comes up. Would you like to see that? Oh, Jeremy, we're talking about the V-stitch blanket today, by the way, because I know you've been very keen. You and, I'll tell you who else, Carmen, Claptrap, and Luana, the three, let's try that again. Carmen, Claptrap, and Rosalind, the three of them chose the colours for the mystery blanket. One was blue denim, one was cream, and one was curry. And that's an old one waiting to be made. I think we chose those colours in November last year because I just haven't had time to create the blanket. We've been very, very busy. We really have. Okay, moving right along. So a fan of mystery, that's good. Everyone's saying hello. Claptrap says mystery, definite mystery. Oh, everyone loves a mystery. I did talk about the projects as well. So I'm not really sure whether to do this because some of those bags that I have there, they have a project name in it for me to remember. Because what I do is I look at the yarn when I buy it and I say, right, that's going to be a beanie. That's going to be fingerless gloves. That's going to be a blanket. That's going to be a sweater. That's going to be a skirt. I'll look at those bags of yarn and I'll know what I want to create with them. Most of the times now, I've come to the stage in my life where I don't purchase yarn unless I want to purchase it for a project. Okay, so that's how I, like when I go to the show, I have a list of all the projects I want to make. And when I go to the stand that I like, I look at those projects and the ones that are ticked off, I don't look at them anymore. But I close it up and think the 4 that are still left or the 3 that are still left, that's what I'm purchasing the next yarn for. So I'll look in the person's stand and stall, whatever, the farmers, whoever it is, the yarn dyer, and I'll say, right, this farmer, I like the fact that he's a farmer means I'm making Father's Day gift on in September here in Australia. You can do it for Christmas if you like, right? So let's choose this yarn. Or I'm doing something for Halloween and this yarn dyer has a tiny little bit of black but mostly all bright colours. Why not blend them and make a bright Halloween? Or whatever the case may be. Maybe I'll just buy cream for Halloween, make something weird, right? And it's okay. And so I never, ever leave the house to purchase yarn without a list of projects. And then I write the project when I get home. I write them. Actually, I'm starting to be more efficient. I'll get the bags ready with the project written in it before I go and buy the yarn. So when I get back, I'll go through my list and I mark which company I bought that yarn from. I say, right, and I do this at the show. I'll buy the 3 yarns from the 3 stands. I'll go and have a coffee and say I bought this from, let's say, Jim's yarn, and that's it. From whoever. That's his yarn, that's her yarn, that's his, and that's what I'm writing. And I write the name of the project. That's me becoming a little bit more efficient because otherwise yarn just gets left on the shelf and it never gets used. Like a lot of this yarn you see here, look at all that red. I would have bought red because I love red, as you know. It never gets used. It never gets used. So you have to think logically when purchasing yarn and think about your pocket, how much you're spending as well. It can get out of hand. Now, I've lost a lot of chat, especially the water times. Fluffies, there's water time. Cheers. Dorothy says water time. Cheers. I'm going to be in trouble today. All right. Okay. Luana says water time. She's going to get me laughing now. I'm not going to stop. Cheers. And Middles. What time, Mary? Even though it's only been 5 minutes. We're just running out of water. Cheers. We're done. I'm in trouble. That's cup number 1. I'm going to run out of water in the jug. I don't fill it up because if I don't use it all, I end up throwing it out. So I've been putting it on the plants lately. As you do, put it on the plants. Hi, Margaret. Lovely to have you here. You slept in? That's all right, honey. It's cold weather. We're allowed to sleep in. Ashley says, I still haven't done the next step for the blanket yet. Ooh, and we're due for the next step coming up very soon. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. We've got a lot on the plate here to talk about. Fluffy's having a giggle. Say hello to Margaret. Hi, Margaret. I'm actually running out of yarn, shockingly. Oh, Middle, you can never run out of yarn. You need to put an order through for someone who ships, so you don't have to go shopping. Pick the colours you like, put an order through, and they can ship it to you. Listen to me. How bad am I? I'm so naughty. Just put an order through. Don't worry about it. Wait till after the sale of your next stand. See how you go next store. You might be able to purchase something with that yarn. Yeah. Stay focused and literally delegate when you get your purchase. You know, when people buy, and let's say you walk away with $5. Let's say you walk away with $500 if you're lucky, right? Divide it into sections that you're going to need. So let's start with $100, right? You get $100 from your stand. You think, oh, I only made 100. I thought I was going to make 300. What shall I do? So you get that 100 and you divide it into categories. That can be for last month's work that I did. So you put it aside into a savings, right? Or you use it to pay for credit if you bought yarn on credit, which can happen, right? It happens, yeah. It happens a lot for some of us. And the next section of money you put towards yarn for the next project, but only spend that amount of yarn. This is how you stay focused, right? And the third section of yarn you put in a special savings right in a box somewhere when things go wrong and you need to buy the extra skein because you've messed up on not having enough. All right, so delegate. When you get that cash, delegate it. You might need items for your table. You might need to buy a tablecloth because the last table was so ugly that you didn't want to put your crochet on. It was so dirty. I took spray and wipe with me when I went to every store. They give you a table. If you pay extra money, they give you a free table, right? So you go there, you have the table and you think, oh, that's ugly. So you spray and wipe it and you pop a little tablecloth on it and then you put your items on. So it's not a matter of just doing the stores. You've got to buy tablecloths. You've got to buy name tags or sticker labels or whatever it is that you want to buy for your store. You're going to need the cash. So use some of your sales money that you've sold, to store it in different sections. That's how you do stands. You get to go shopping. I know, right, Fluffs? Fluffy Kitten, what? You're doing a scrap blanket for an annual project. Okay. Everyone's saying hello. Morning. Who's that? Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. I missed Yvonne. Hello. You have a red sweater behind you, Mary. Oh, I see. I get what you meant, Barbara. Thanks. Talk about mystery, honey. You know, you might be right. Look, to be fair, they're not all the same dye lot, and I know that. I know that for a fact. That's the old, is it the old one? Yes. That's the old Bendigo red. They don't make that anymore. The new red's a little bit darker. It's in between that colour and that. It's right in the middle of that. So that's the old one. I might have to consider that. You know what? Maybe consider it and put little patches of something else in there. Well, Crochet Designs across here. That's been a thought, to be fair. I just haven't been able to fit the crochet across. I can fit the wow and the designs down the base. No, actually, I don't even fit the designs. I get the wow in, but I don't want to put wow. I want to put more to it. But there you go. Well, think about it. Actually, you'll get there. No rush. Yeah, there's no rush. There's no rush for anything. You know, we're here. Hi, Mary, and lovely chat. Oh, hello, Catherine. Lovely to have you here. I forgot to name people when they walk in. I'm thinking of buying from Michael's. Okay, make sure you check your budget first. That's what I'm saying. Be careful with your budget. Once you go over budget, you can't cover the stuff you need to buy for your stand. So just be careful, or your stall, whatever you want to call it. Trish, hello, Trish. Lovely to have you here. We still haven't talked about anything yet, guys. We will in a minute. We will. Water time says Fluffs. I'm in trouble. Oh, cheers. Water time says Dorothy. You guys are going to be getting me into trouble today. No sneezing and no coughing. And no humbugs. Water time says Luana. Oh, in trouble. All right, you're bad children. Everyone's saying hello. That's beautiful. Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. That's good. Middle says, I'll see if there's yarn tables beside mine, but I didn't see much for yarn tables when I went 2 days ago. Okay. Yes. Says, Mary, I know you just had a few, but what a time. Yeah, Middle, thanks. Oh. Trish says, don't drown in your cup. I know, Trish. I'm going to be swimming around in a minute. Sorry, I keep zoning out and missing stuff today. Guys, it's my PTSD. Look, you haven't missed too much. They've just been drowning me in water. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. But let's talk quickly about what's happening this week. Crochet Mama says hello from Southeast Missouri. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. We're everywhere, guys. We are everywhere. You can tell us who you are and where you're from. You don't have to. You should do another Tim Tam Slam. Yum, yum. Did you watch it, Fluffs? That was so funny yesterday. If you didn't know this, guys, I did a Tim Tam Slam on a video tutorial yesterday, which was, what was it called? Winner of the, winner announced or something. I can't remember the name of it. Hello from Tasmania. Yes. Water time, says Yvonne. Cheers. All right. So, yes, I got jealous. You know how many I did? Five biscuits I had. But it was accident because the first two, I dunked two to show people how to do it. I did a second time for fun. Then I watched the recording and all you got was this. I don't know what happened. And you got part of the biscuit moving up and down, but you didn't get it in the mouth. Then I got another one where it was like, I was kind of like that. Sometimes you saw the eyes because I went down like this and you saw the eyes. But then the rest of it, you just saw from the chin down. You didn't even get to see the biscuit go in. So it was then the third time I did it, it was the way I set the stand up. I didn't set it up right. But it's okay. I'll do it better. It's been a long time since I've recorded in that room. I used to record in that room years ago. Remember when I first started on YouTube? But it was our lounge room. No, let's try that again. Our lounge room, our dining room, and our kitchen is all one room. I hate that. I know people love it. I don't like it, right? When the kettle's on, you can't watch TV. When the dishwasher's on, I can't create for you on the channel. Because all you hear is jonga, 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 jonga. And then you hear the noise of all the water going, and you hear all sorts of weird noises. Well, don't say that, Luana. Luana says bathroom time. Don't say that, because if I sneeze and cough, I'm in trouble. It has nothing to do with the bathroom. But anyway, don't you love it? So it wasn't in the right spot that I was recording. So it put me off a little. But next time, I'll know what I'm doing. I'll do some takes. I've just sort of put it where I thought I used to have it years ago. And I thought when I did the first one, I thought, oh gosh, that didn't work out. What did I do wrong? So I think it's because it was a new camera and I used a different camera years ago. You know, the older cameras were so much easier to use. You know, they say, oh, we've made it easier for you. All the settings are there and this and that. No, because when there's an update, they change settings, get changed. And I have to go back and change everything. It drives me nuts. I go crazy. I'm like, what? So I think I like the old cameras. They were so much better to use. You knew what you were doing with them at least. Hi, Laurie. What a time. Cheers. Updates are downgrades. You are right. Yvonne says, what a time. Cheers. Cheers. Guys, let's talk about the channel, right? Monday and Tuesday, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm not taking a break. What I am doing is recording because they're larger projects, the recording takes a lot longer to record. It doesn't really. I just say, right, do this row, meet me back here at the end of this row, and we'll talk about what we're going to do next. So what happens is when you do that row, if that row is 10 stitches for me, that's easy. But if it's more than 100 and something stitches, it takes a little longer. So by the time I get it done, I go to record again. It's half an hour later or 20 minutes later or whatever. So I spend the whole day on and off recording and not record all at once like I do with a smaller project. So the two large projects that we are talking about, one is Raylene's live antics. She's not on the live at the moment, but she knows it's coming this Thursday because we talked about it on Wednesday. So Raylene's project will be due this Thursday, okay? And the V-stitch blanket, Jeremy, the V-stitch blanket, we're going to start it on Friday. You won't finish it Friday. There's no way you'll get a whole blanket. Hey, depends on how fast you crochet. I was going to say type then. I don't know what I was thinking of. Type. I haven't typed in years. Well, when I say type, I mean touch type. I use that noise too. So Jeremy, and for anyone else waiting for the V-stitch blanket, Carmen, Claptrap, and Rosalind, because they are the three ladies who chose the colours for that blanket, is coming or starting this Friday. Very, very exciting. Get excited. Well, I'm excited. Okay, so let's go back. We've lost a lot of chat. Oh, it's not that bad. It's okay. Okay. They are trying to drown you. They are, Linda. I know, right? I noticed there's a room. What did hi, Catherine? Is there's room on your shelf for another animal? Can anyone do an emu? Oh gosh, fluffs. I'm going to run out of space soon. I'm trying to keep that room, especially for the hat, which is over there at the moment, or I'll go get it in a minute, to keep the space ready for the hat. And also to keep it ready for projects that we're in the middle of. That was my theory. But now I'm starting to think once this area is clean, here's an absolute mess. There's boxes and fluff and all sorts of weird things here. You know, the fluff that you put inside stuffed toys. There's a big mess there. There's an empty tub there too. It's about this big. And it's empty. What's it doing there? Nothing. So what I want to do is put like a little stand here and have the projects on that stand, wheel it over in the corner when we're not using it, and during the live, wheel it back and they can sit here. But I still want the hat to sit there, so I can just grab the hat, or maybe the hat can stay on a stand. I haven't decided. That's the idea of doing up a room. I want a rolling stand. I don't want a cheap and nasty one where it's going to collapse every time you move it. And I don't want an expensive one. So I've got to be careful. I've got to work out how, if I've got the cash, I'll spend it. If I don't, which I don't think I have, I probably won't. There you go. I have 2 Stitch Antics projects to do before Wednesday. Yes, I know. I'll stop saying what. Thanks, Yvonne. What a time, Beetle's night. Cheers, everyone. There she is, Sticky Stitch. Hello. She's the winner of our Name That Dress, the Thorns and Roses Granny Square dress. It's starting to roll off the tip of the tongue now, Sticky Stitch. It just rolls. The roses and Granny. I've done it again. I did it before the live. I kept saying it. The roses and thorns Granny Square dress. It's very exciting. Tina. Hello, Tina. Was I talking about you before? Yes, I was. I was talking about you. Is it the same Tina? Which Tina was the one that helped me choose the colours for these gorgeous little doodah? I think it was the other one. Tina, there's 2 Tinas on, please. One of the Tinas tell me which one so I can change to make sure I write the name, because there's 2 of you. So I can make sure I write the name down. A Sticky Stitch doesn't roll, but the name sure does. Thanks, everyone. I know you did a good job, Sticky Stitch. And I haven't done one of those namings for a long time. So I try not to do the namings one because a lot of people say they struggle to think of names. I get it. It can be a little bit confronting. I was the one who chose. Okay, I'm going to write Tina C. I might have written it on the other page, but when I rewrote it, I didn't write it. So Tina C. I've got to make sure because I keep forgetting. I did realise. I was going to say I didn't realise. I do know, but I keep forgetting. Listen to that playing. Oh, that was really low. That's really low. It wasn't me. That's all right, Tina. Oh, hang on. You're both Tina C's. Look at that. How am I supposed to do this now? All right. If I talk about Tina C that's Hooking Good Creation. This is why I thought you were one Tina, because you're both Tina C's. I'll use the word Tina C Hooking Creations. Hooking Good. That's a big name. HGC. Tina C, HGC. Wow, that's a lot to remember if you get chosen. They're both Tina C. I know, right? It wasn't. Watertight says Fluffs. Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. Cheers. All right, so we're going to talk quickly about what I said. No tutorials Monday and Tuesday because I'm recording. Wednesday will be the live. I don't do any tutorials Wednesday. What I do on Wednesday, if you didn't know this, guys, I do projects that people have asked me for. Now, someone has asked me for a beanie this week, and, you know, they don't take long for me. I'm quite quick at them, and she wants them in a chunky yarn, so even better. So it'll be quite a quick pattern. Whether I do that on the channel is another story. I haven't decided, but on Wednesday, I'm making that beanie specifically for this lovely lady. I'm seeing her on Thursday anyway. I'll probably be making it before Wednesday, to be fair, and washing and blocking Wednesday and working out price for her as well. So I do a lot of commission projects as well for people who have asked me to. So I usually spend Wednesday just working on that. I don't even think about the channel until 4 p.m. when I do the live. So Wednesdays, I don't really do any recording. The only time I do recording is if I've promised something for Thursday and it's been like a week delayed. So I will do a recording. But most of the times on Wednesday, I am working for the commission people who actually have asked me for projects. So I try to make sure I keep up. I work with them on Wednesday and also on the weekend when I'm quiet sitting in front of the television. If it's not a difficult pattern, I will sit in front of the TV and just I'll make that noise too. I'll make that noise, yeah. All right, so moving right along. What have I missed? I've done Water Time for Fluffy, I think. I can't remember. I've done Dorothy's. Middle, that can actually really help. Tina says, wow, what are the chances? I know, right, Tina? Tina C and Tina C. Oh, I see. Tina C, Tina-C. Tina C and Tina-C. Oh, we can do that. I think with the other one, we'll do the other one. That sounds terrible. With one Tina, we'll just do Tina C. The other one, we'll do Tina C HGC. How's that for Hooking Good Creations? I don't think we'll do it like that. Tell me, girls. Tell me, Tinas, if you like that. Tell me, Tinas. Tell me, Tina C's, if you like that. Let's do a tongue twist. Tell me, Tina T. Tell me, Tina C's, if you would like Tina C or Tina C HGC. Oh, I said it. I'm not going to say it again. It won't work. Okay. Yeah, naming stuff is not your strong point. That's okay. Good thing the other Tina C has more to her title. I know, right? Right. Says Tina. Says the other Tina C. This is too confusing. Can you guys change your name? Don't tell your parents. A watertight says Dorothy. She is so naughty today. That was tongue twisting, Tina C, HGC. That's going to take me forever to get used to this. Did Kanga and Roo eat the Tim Tams? No, somebody else did, but it wasn't me. Well, that's fine, Tina C. Sounds good, Tina C, HGC. I'm doing all right with this. I'm not tongue twisting today. Normally I tongue twist, but it's not bad. Just call her. Who's it? A Laurie, naughty Laurie. A bad Laurie. Confusing, Tina C. Did you give them a name? Might help. Oh, yes, Fluffs. Fluff has reminded me before everyone was coming on the live, I was giving everyone a first name, like Marvelous Middle and whatever. So let's see, Tina. Did I give you a name? You know, with the Tina HGC, I can't get it now. I'm going to call her Trying Tina because I'm always trying to say the right Tina. The first Tina can be I'm stuttering now because I don't know. Tuesday Tina. I don't know. Something that starts with T. What's a Tuesday Tina? I'll call her on Tuesday. No, don't call me. I don't answer the phone. We're going to be here for hours at this rate. I know, Beetle, I haven't even done live antics yet. Even if I go back to my maiden name, it would still be Tina C. Let's just call you George. Fred, Bob, Oscar. I'm going to tell you something about Oscar later. We'll talk about that later. She ate 5, but there's 12 in the pack. I know, right? That was the day before, Fluff. Somebody else ate them the day before. I did have a guest the day before, but she only had 2. I had the rest. She came for dinner, which was really lovely. I told her I was cooking dinner and I made spaghetti in meat sauce, gravy beef in the meat sauce, and she still bought this massive pizza. So we had pizza, spaghetti meat sauce, and biscuits. I have to work out for a month to get rid of that. A day later, especially another month, that's 2 months. 2 months worth of work to get rid of all the biscuits. Oh, Tim Tam Tina. Oh, I like that, Laurie. Laurie, you should have. Did you name the dress? I think you didn't. Should have named that dress, girl. She's good with names. Tim Tam Tina. Someone, one of you Tinas is called Tim Tam Tina. Her name, oh, she's stuttering now. She's in trouble. Love it, Fluff. We'll just call her Tina. Tina. I had an idea for my live. I keep forgetting to mention it. Hope I remember it tomorrow. Write it down, honey. Write it down. Write everything down. Do it now. Leave the live for 1 second. Go write it down. Come back. We'll wait for you. All right, that's enough. You've got to be faster than that, Beetle. Write it down. You're looking good. Oh, Fluffs. Laurie says, I tried, but I was drawing blanks on the dress. Oh, it's a shame because you did that Tim Tam Tina so quick. So quick, girl. You're very fast. All right, so moving right along. Monday, Tuesday, there will be nothing. Oh, tell a lie. You will get shorts. If I don't put anything up on the channel for more than a few days, I tend to do a few shorts just to show everyone I'm still around. I'm still here. And then on Thursday and Friday, Thursday you'll get Raylene's project, the start of Raylene's project, because that's a large project as well. It's 500 grams worth of yarn. So that's going to be a large project. So Raylene's on Thursday, and then the V-stitch blanket we're starting on Friday. Now, let's talk about next week. Well, I haven't written up next week, so I don't know why I turned the book. Not this week, the next week. We're going to talk about the next week because I think the next week, not this Thursday coming, the next Thursday is D-Day. D-Day. It's the next step of the blanket, I think. What's the date today? Can anyone tell me today's date? What's my name? Ask me a harder question. We're in July. No, we're going to be in August soon. We are still in July. I'll tell you what date we're in. We are now on the, well, we had the sheep show last week on the 20th, so this week should be the 27th today. Is it? No, 26? 26. Should be the 26th today, yeah? Thank you, Fluffs. The 26th. All right, so today's the 26th, so this Thursday will not be the blanket. This Thursday will be the V-stitch, the start of the V-stitch blanket. Next Thursday will be part 8 or step 8 of our 12-step transition blanket. So this Thursday, V-stitch blanket. Next Thursday, transition blanket. All right, keep that in mind. I haven't started recording the transition blanket though, so fingers crossed. So far, I have been on the right date each month for the next step of the blanket, and this is going to be the 8th step. So for the past 7 steps, I've been on time. Who's going? Oh, are you going, Beetle? Oh, no. Are you going? Who's going? I'm confused. I've lost the chat. I had an idea. Yes. Just for fun, I'm better at making up names. Okay, gotcha. Done. Oh, you've done it. Good on you, Beetle. Yay. I wrote it down. Good. We're getting shorts, crocheted shorts, like Marty shorts, not that shorts. The reels, darling, the reels, Laurie. 26, thanks, Fluff. I'm going to see everyone. Oh, Yvonne, we'll see you soon. See you on Wednesday. Catch you then. 26. It was my birthday yesterday. Tina's birthday. We need to sing the song. We need to sing the song. 25th for me, 26th for you. Thank you, middle. Goodbye, Yvonne. Okay, so. I know, right? Birthday song. Which Tina was it? It was Tina C. The Tina C. What did we say? Tim Tam Tina. We're going to call you Tim Tam Tina when we sing the birthday song. Are we ready? Num num num, tip of the tongue. Let's start singing. I can't sing. I just do it for fun. Ready? I'm trying to relax. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tim Tam Tina. See? Happy birthday to you. Blow out those candles, girl. Tim Tam Tina, see? Tim Tam Tina, see? Poor Tina. It's a little bit of fun, Tina. It's still the 25th of me. Happy birthday. I know, right? Oh, Fluff, so I'm going to have a drink after that song. Cheers. Cheers. All right. So, love how you pause before saying, see, I know. I started to get, I started stuttering. I love this part. I played at my birthday and you led the song. Oh, happy birthday, Tim Tam Tina. Oh, gosh. Now, speaking of that, I'm going to go and get the hat, which I left over there because I was cleaning up the shelf just before the live. So give me one moment while I get the hat. We're going to do live antics now, guys. Get excited. She's singing again. Now, yesterday, even today, I was cleaning up and some of the names ended up on the floor. I don't want to use those names now. So some of the names are in here, but some of them are on the floor. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Look at that. Right on top, Tina. What's with you today, Tina? Is it one of those new moments? You like that? I do that a lot with that noise, don't I? What was that a part of? It was a part of a show. Come on, someone remind me of the show. That noise used to... Remember that? Maybe it was just me. All right, we're going to do live antics today. What are we doing with live antics? Well, I haven't taken the yarn off the shelf. Where did I put them all? Oh, up the top. Oh, that's not right. They've got to come down here. Excuse me. I'm going to choose one of the special yarns. Twilight Zone. Thanks, Fluffs. I don't like that. I'm going to choose one of the yarns that I purchased from the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. No, let's try that again. I'm going to choose two of the yarns. Hello, how's she supposed to choose? Or he. I'm going to choose two of the yarns that I purchased from the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. And then I'm going to bring it down here. And then you guys are going to choose, well, whoever gets chosen for live antics will choose one of the colours. Now, I haven't told you what I'm choosing yet. So you all remember the yarn. Just for fun, let's do this just for fun. That's some of the yarn, right? Is it all of the yarn? Looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's all of the yarn. So I'm just going to leave the camera there. All of that. That was from Bendigo Wool Mills, but we're not choosing the purple because that's for a big project I'm doing for summer. So don't even look at the purple. I'll just choose two of them from this shelf in a minute, and you will choose between those two. How's that sound, yeah? We'll bring it back down again. I'll put it back there in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. It's very noisy, isn't it? Me, says middle. me. All right, so let's start. Okay. So Bonnie's not here. Jeremy's here. Jeremy, if you're still here, would you like to be a part of Live Antics? Please let me know. He's very quiet, isn't he? He's a very quiet Jeremy. Sherry B. Oh, no, that's the other Sherry. No, that's Sherry. Sherry, yes, I was about to say, are you in? You're in, baby. You're in. Dorothy, dot. Are you still here, darling? You're in? Dorothy's in, yes, good. Sherry B's in, good. GR Melissa's not here. Ashley, you're still here, darling, are you? I'll just leave it there just in case. I haven't heard from you for a while. Camille's not here. Carmen's not here. Linda's here. I'm going to check that in a minute. Well, here we go. Tim Tam Tina, I'm going to call you. That's your name from now on. You are now Tim Tam Tina. That's it. Tim Tam Tina. Very naughty Mary. She's so naughty. I am very naughty. Green hasn't been on for a while. I wonder where Green's been. Hope she's okay. All right, so let's see. Laurie says yes. Now, like I said, I dropped them on the floor just before the live and I wasn't going to pick them up. So some of them I survived. They didn't hit the floor. So Laurie, I'm going to write yours again. Oh, gee, I dropped a lot. Laurie, I wrote again. Sherry B, yours is in there. Dorothy, yours is in there. Luana, I saw yours. There you are. You are in the hat. Okay, who else? Sherry's in there. Middle, yours must have fallen on the floor. Middle. Yep. Yes. Water time, says Dorothy. That's good because I need to look at the names. Green might be on holidays too, darling. She sometimes leave messages on Instagram or Facebook, so I know she's around, but she might actually be on a holiday. Your joy is contagious. Thanks, Tina C. HGD. See? What is it? HGC. This is hard work, you Tinas. You're going to have to get together and work something out. Linda, you're in. Tina HGCDD. Would you like to be part of Live Antics and choose a colour combination of our next tutorial? Linda says, I've got Linda in. This is my first live with you. What's happening? Oh, all right, Crochet Mama. What we do here is I grab 2 colours and you as the subscriber, if your name gets pulled out of the hat, you get to choose the colour combination of our very next tutorial. Your name will get mentioned in the tutorial, but just the word Crochet Mama. I won't say, she lives with her husband, her dog, her cat, the fleas on the animals. She lives with all. I don't say any of that. I just say Crochet Mama if that's it. And also leave your name in a post when I share the post on Facebook or when I share it on Instagram. And again, there will be no personal information changed, so don't stress. Mind you, I don't know anybody's personal information. And you know what the worst part is? When I ship something out to you and I watch the tracking number and you receive that item, I cut up the name and literally throw it out. I cut everything up and throw it out. And I really should write them down because I've forgotten a lot of them now. I've forgotten who I've sent to, who I haven't sent to. So I should really write this down, and I'm going to start, it's a new thing, just to start the name at the back of the book of the countries that I've sent items to. So you can see. Now, I know some of them I've sent items to, oh gosh, I've sent items to UK, US. I've sent them all over the world. But you don't actually win anything. So I'm just saying that if your name gets mentioned, I don't know anything else about you. So that's pretty much what Live Antics is all about. Jeremy says, yes, Jeremy, I've thrown yours out. I didn't mean to. It's just half of them fell on the floor. And I don't want to pick those up. They're very dirty once they're on the floor. We're done once they're on the floor. I'm in lilac yarn. Claptrap, we're not choosing it. Dan Mary dropped her lefty. Oh, I dropped a lot of people, Middle. Fluffs. Did I put your name in? I haven't put your name in yet, have I? So Fluffs, we'll do yours. And, oh, here we go. Tina HGC. Oh, my gosh. How are we going to do this? All right, here we go. Tina. Up the top. No, on the side there. All right. H. What is it? Tina HGC. Tina C. I'm just going to put Tina HGC. How's that? That's better. Where are you from, Tina C? Would it be funny if you're from the same town, the same street, and you live next door to each other? Oh, that would be funny. Oh, I'm so naughty. It must cost a fortune sending all over. Good girl, Mary. Look, it does. I try not to do. But I can't help it. If people live in the US or people live in, the North Pole, I have to send to the North Pole. But I don't do it as much anymore. I don't do the surprises as much. They usually only happen when something like this happens or when we reach a zero number. Like the next one is 30,000 subscribers, guys. When we hit 30,000 subscribers, a massive giveaway. Big. I'm going to raid shelves like that. And I'm going to chuck them all on the table. Chuck. Throw them all on the table. You might see the odd book, crochet hook, sewing needle, whatever. I'm going to avoid sending scissors. They cause me grief. People end up paying tax and all sorts of weird things because they unwrap bags and all sorts of weird things happen. So no scissors. Mary, the dress surprise reminded me of the voucher for your website I was supposed to get a while ago. Just wondering if that's still possible. No rush. Of course, yes. I will let you know what's happening with that. I can't remember. I have to look at the email. I've still got it. I don't delete my emails. So I've still got that email. I will check it and see what I can do. Yeah, the one that you sent. Tina C, I live in Arizona. And Tina C, I am in Victoria, Australia. I could be Aussie Tina. Oh, I like that even better. And you could be Arizona Tina. So Tina, Arizona, and Tina. I'm going to get confused. I've already written them down. We'll change it the next time we do live antics, if that's all right. I've written them down already. Sounds good. I love that. So we're going to do that again in next live. Okay. Don't confuse me. I'm stressed as it is. Now I'm going to find the scissors. Can anyone find my scissors for me? It's so naughty. Here we are. I got a lot of stuff on the table. I'm clearing off this table soon because we're going to need this table to do the future live antics if we have, the mystery one. Yeah. Tim Tam Tina is perfect for an Aussie. Oh, you should be called Tim Tam Tina. Ashley, are you still on? Is Ashley still on? Did she say yes? Ashley, honey, are you still on? Could you please let me know? Please let me know. I haven't seen her talk for a while. Ashley, are you still available? Please let me know. Whilst we're waiting for Ashley, let's. The mouse is sitting on them. I know, right? That was Kiki's gift to me. Kiki didn't just make the mouse. Look at this. She made it all. She made the mouse, and there's the little coffee cup, and your Tim Tam Slam goes in there, and see how it's up towards the mouth? She's oh, Ashley's back. Thanks, Ash. We can start doing live antics now. Ashley, your name can go in. And we're going to cut these names out of the people I haven't put in yet. I got to go and buy some yarn that I ran out of. Good luck, everyone, and stop making her drink water. She's water drunk. Thanks, Sticky Stitch. We'll see you soon, darling. It's a shame you can't do live antics, but there you go. We will see you soon. You have fun now and enjoy shopping for yarn. Can't see why not. Why would you not enjoy that? Have fun. We'll catch you soon, darling. You take care. Thank you for the roses and thorns. Granny Square crochet dress. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So moving right along. That's enough singing to Sticky Stitch. How much songs does she like? Or how many? Oh, the English is so bad today. Or the literacy, or the grammar, and all that other jazz. I'm rushing because I want to get these names in. Okay. Are we ready? No, that one's no good. That's got a little tear. We don't want that. All right. Tina HGC. That's what I've named you for now. We can change it next time if you like. But for now, that's it. Fluffy, you're in, baby. If I haven't put you in, I better. No, I'm not going to check. I can't be bothered checking. Jeremy, I can't be bothered checking. She's done. We've done a very long live here. And I haven't even done live antics yet. It's usually done at the half an hour mark. Middle, you're in, baby. It is. It's usually done in half an hour. Laurie, it's a bit high, that one. I don't know why. Oh, it's the beginning of the sheet, yes. Laurie, you're in. Ciao, Sticky Stitch. There you go. She knows the ciao. Ciao for now. I've been doing that for years, haven't I? All right. So, is everyone in? Oh, wait a minute. Crochet Mama. Did I not put your name in? I didn't. Oh, did I put your name in? No, I didn't. Let's write it down. Crochet. Thank you for reminding me, Crochet Mama. I love your name. I love your name. It's a name I should have given myself, to be fair. And then we would have clashed, you and I. I should have done Crochet Fur Mama because I love animals. That's all I'm saying about that. All right, so I don't know what I've done here. Come on, Mary, you had one job. Write it and cut it. Here we go. Crochet Mama, you're in, baby. You're in, baby. All right, so yes. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone is in. If you have not seen your name go in this green hat, please let me know. It's nothing fancy. It's just if you, well, it is. It's fancy for you guys because you get to be a part of our channel. And I do this all the time. And I'm very itchy now. Might be the dust on the hat. Ooh, here we go. The allergies are going to watch my eyes go. If it's really bad, the eyes will start to water. And I'll look like Sylvester Stallone, you know, that look. they're going down. Excuse me. All right, so are we ready? Is there someone's name I didn't mention? Please let me know. If I didn't mention your name, please let me know. Can't believe I put the coloured yarn there. It was supposed to go here. I forgot to move that up and that down there. What a duffer I am. Absolute duffer. Are we ready? Shall we do 3, 2, 1? Yeah, that's why I said we'd be here for hours because you hadn't done live antics. I know, right? Oh, what? What a time, says Dorothy. Cheers. We're not doing it yet. Thanks, Dorothy. Cup number 2. I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in very much trouble right now. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Cup number 3 is going. Let's go. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. No, you're right, Barbara. I didn't hear your name. We can't do it yet. Let's put Barbara's name in. Barbara, you're in, baby. Well, not yet. You will be in a second. I'm messing up cutting these things today. What is wrong with me? Here we go. Barbara, you're in. You're in, baby. Are we ready? Stirring, stirring. Shake, shake, shake. Stirring, stirring, stirring. Shake, shake, shake. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. We're done. Here we go. First name is... Who is it? It's... Oh, Jeremy! Yay! Jeremy! Oh, that's great. Jeremy, so exciting. Finally, you've been on the channel as a newbie for quite some time now. You're no longer a newbie, yeah? And I've been thinking it'd be great to have Jeremy win something sometimes. Yay, Jeremy, are you ready? I'm going to bring the colours down that I want to do, and then you can choose from that. Maybe we should do the ones that might have something to do with a bloke. We should do that. Let's see. One of them is for a bloke. Oh, hang on. It's not just from those. It's also from... Let me move the girl for a second. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves, young lady. I wanted to use the one from Coburg as well. So here we go. Here's one from Coburg. Actually, they're both in the same bag, so that's a good thing. And there's only one. Oh, well, actually, no, we won't do that one. That one I'm going to use as a colour contrast. So we're not going to use that. And this is Coburg's yarn as well. So Coburg was that one. No, we won't use that one. Okay, give me a second. Just talk amongst yourselves. That's that. That's one of them. That's one colour so far, Jeremy. That's the first one. Yeah. And I know it doesn't look like a fella's colour, but it's for me, and I'm going to say it's a man's thing. And here we go. And there's this one here. Whoops. And these yarns are actually they're from the same person. Yes, they are. These two fellas yarns. There's that one. They actually, did a bag just fell. That could have fallen on my head. I then looked up and I went, what was that? No, it's a bag on the floor. That could have fallen on my head, Jeremy. You could have been doing the live just by yourselves, guys. I could have been knocked out. Knocked out with yarn. That's funny. All right, let's put that back up there. Yes. All right, those two. I think those two are good. All right. Okay, Jeremy. Are you still with us? I'm talking to him. He's not even there. Are you still with us? Let's put this one back over here for now. I'll show you the yarn sets, Jeremy, and you can decide. All right. Are you ready? You have either these 3 are one project. Right. I hope you like this project, by the way. And this one is one project. All right. They're both from Maximu Yarn. So it's a fella himself, a young fella. You get to pick a colour, either this one or this one. That's one project and that's another project. I've got a project for each one of them. I'm not telling you what they are. Right. This is such a tough choice. Well, this one here, they're both from the same fella, young fella. If you haven't seen this particular yarn. His face is actually in the video. I like the solid blue. Well, it'll be a project where that will be in the middle of it as well. So keep that in mind. So if you choose that, that's one project. If you choose that, that's one project. Do you want this one here, Jeremy? Do you want the solids with the mixed color, or do you want this one? Yes, I know. I can see Jeremy. He's leaving messages. Poor Jeremy. I'm confusing him. Poor Jeremy. I'm confusing. You choose the blue ones. Beautiful, Jeremy. My favorite. And I hope you like what I create with this. I say it's for blokes, but it's kind of really for me. So maybe I'm a bloke. I don't know. No, I'm being naughty, guys. So this is the color that Jeremy has chosen. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm going to write it down because this one's going to forget. She's a crazy lady. She forgets everything. I don't know where I get these accents from. They're not even an accent. They're not even an accent. All right. So let's write this down because yours truly will forget. She will forget. All right. I'm so glad you got chosen though, Jeremy, because I wanted to get some of our newbies to be chosen because that's, they don't ever get chosen and I feel bad for them. Jeremy, and it's Maximoo. That's all I need to know. Maximoo Blue. Oh, Maximoo Blue. Do you like that? Maximoo Blue. He'll be happy to see this because he recently gave that to me at the show. This was at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. He'll be so happy. And I remember when I purchased this blue, I didn't look at this one. I actually said to him a few years back, no, it was only at the Coburg, which was a few weeks ago. I said to him, are you ever going to bring in your solids? Because I like buying these, but I would love a solid colour to do a contrast. And he said, oh, I'm considering it for the show. So when I got to the show and I spotted this colour, I thought, this is a beautiful colour. I spotted the solids. And I thought, oh my gosh, it would be a perfect project. It really would. It really would. So I thought of the project. These are the beautiful colours. Look at the blues. Look at the blues. How stunning is that? He did such a good job. Young fella, new in the industry, but not that new. He first started, the first stand he did was the year I did the show, the Australian Sheep and Wool Show myself. I don't do the show anymore. It's a lot of work. But the first year I did it was 2019 probably. I can't remember, but that was the year that he started. So I say he's new, but he's actually not new. He's been around now for some time. It's just because he's young that I think of him as being new, yeah? All right, so I've missed a whole lot of chat, a whole lot of chat. Oh, gee, Melissa, you were in, darling. Oh, honey, you must have just got in after I chose. Love the blues, says Tina. Everybody loves the blues. I never, ever thought I'd ever get chosen. Thank you. As long as, Jeremy, you don't mind me putting, I won't put Jeremy V. I'll just put Jeremy. You don't mind me putting your name in the tutorial as the young fella who chose. And it's really good that a fella chooses because we don't usually get, Marty comes on, but he hasn't been on for a while, but we don't usually get fellas choose the colours. So it's really good that you chose. So I can say to people out there, yeah, guess what? There are fellas out there crocheting. So Jeremy, you're lucky. I don't even remember the last time I was chosen. Yeah, but you've been chosen a lot, Middle. You've had more than one time, yeah? And there are some people that's never been chosen. It's a beautiful colourway. It sure is. I'm very impressed with it. Thank you, GR Melissa. The blues are gorgeous. Thank you, Laurie. I'd be honoured. Thank you, Jeremy. Water time, says Fluff. And cheers. Oh, we're in trouble again. And water time says Dorothy ... ellipsis. The hat doesn't like me. The hat doesn't. Oh, I know, Laurie, you've never been chosen. You used to be one of our newbies, but you've never been chosen. So there you go. Did I put that bag up? I don't know what I did with it. Did I pick it up? I did. Did I put it back on? I don't know what I did with it. Could someone tell me? You watched a live. Tell me what I did. Never been so hydrated during these streams. Thank you. Skippy is in the house. Thank you, Fluffs. So what is going on now? What are we going to do now? Well, we've talked all about everything that we need to discuss today. But are there any questions on our 12-step transition blanket that you'd like to ask? Are you ready for the next step even more so, yeah? Oh, the cow. Thank you, GR Melissa. My brain is not working. Thank you. We do get those lucky ones get chosen. Yes. God knows I need a reminder. I need the reminder, that's all right. I love the cowl in the back. Thank you, Gian Melissa. I forgot to talk about it. Now, the cowl. This yarn was chosen by... I've forgotten now, my brain. Come on, Mary, you can do this. I did the tutorial I did this week. Luana, wasn't it? I don't know. Hang on. I can't remember who chose it. Give me a moment, guys. I've got it here somewhere. Kingfisher. Bonnie. This yarn was chosen by the lovely Bonnie. And this is called the Oceans to Oceans cowl because it reminds me of an ocean. Now, this cowl I crocheted specifically for you to wear under a jacket. So don't roll it over or you get the wrong side of the cowl, which still doesn't look that bad. It needs to be upright like that in your cowl, in your jacket or under your jacket. So you pop, you can do it here. I'll just do that. You pop that under your jacket and it usually just sits up like that. So it really is more of a show pony cowl. Show pony, do you like that? It's a lot of work. It's not difficult. The only difficult part I would say would be count and would be carrying up yarn. I didn't cut the yarn. I carry up. I show you how to carry up in that tutorial. It's a tricky way of carrying up. A lot of people just pull the yarn up 3 rows over or 3 rounds up. I don't do that. I carry up between the chains. What? And actually that was the old-fashioned way of sewing in your ends. The old-fashioned way where people literally and you'll see it with the V-stitch blanket too, by the way, Jeremy, because I know you're really excited for that. It's coming this Friday. Get excited. Where I do a stitch and I pass the thread over, chain one more, pass the thread forward, chain one more, pass the thread back. So that thread has gone right up to the top of the 3rd chain. So that's sitting there for your next round. And then you just keep working away. 2 things it does tighten that the top chain up. So you have to make sure you don't do it too tight. So pop a stitch marker in there and make sure that top stitch is not too tight. The first thing. The second thing it does is it allows you to just start your next round without pulling up and having this long streak of yarn at the back, right? Now, with this project, I had to raise it up 2 rounds to make it to the next colour, right? But it worked well with this because there was a lot of multicolours here. And if you can see, I think that was it right there. That's where the carry up is. So that's the right side of your work. That's the wrong side. So you can see very minimal colour change up the top there, right? And it's on the inside. This is a sort of show pony project that you can do the carry up and it can get away with it because it doesn't drop down. But let me put it on. I'll show what I mean. I don't like to wear cowls personally. Isn't it funny? I do all this crochet and I don't wear cowls and I don't wear scarves. It's funny that. I do for the channel. So what it does is it goes, this is how your cowl goes. I've got 3 sizes in the actual tutorial, right? If you were to roll it down like that, it would look a bit funny. This cowl is meant to sit upright. So when I say everyone do this amount of rounds, that's the amount of rounds you do, right? Mary, very easy to follow. You'll do fine, Jeremy. Oh yes, it's very easy to follow. I take my time with the important stuff. And then when I say, right, single crochet, half double, double, once you know those, you just head off on your own and do them, right? But this cowl like this, if you want, you can roll this one under a little bit when you put it under your jacket if you find it too tall, and you can do that. But when I spoke to Mal from Changeling Coloured Yarns, this is her yarn, the Kingfisher yarn, she said, don't change it, it's fine. It fits her and it fits me, it's fine. The only thing is this is a size small for me, so it'd be a bit larger for me. If I was to do the next size up, it would go like this, so I wouldn't feel so choked. There are 3 sizes in the tutorial. This one's the smallest. I only did the smallest because I was in a hurry to get it done because I had so many projects on the go before the show. I didn't have time to create. So I did the smaller size, but there is a medium and there is a large in there as well. There's 3 sizes, and the smaller size fits extra small to medium. The next size, which is this next size up, fits medium, large to 2 extra large, and then the last size is 3 extra large to 5 extra large. So you have 3 sizes, and you don't need a separate size for each cowl. It's made to suit most necks. So if it's a little tiny bit loose for you on the first size. The middle size will be okay. The top size will be just fitted. So there you go. That's what this is all about. This one here, this cowl, it's called the Oceans to Oceans cowl. Look that video up. It's only done this week. And you can create that this week. I think it was a little bit complicated for count, but the stitches are chains, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and a treble. Treble is the one where you wrap the yarn over your hook twice before you start the stitch. That is the only difficult part of this pattern, really. It's made in the round. You do one set, and I show you step by step to do the one set and the single crochet rows in the contrast color. Then I make a second set. I show you how to do the second set, and then you repeat those 2 sets for 2 more times. That is how simple this pattern is. It looks difficult, but it's actually not. It's a repeat in the round, yeah, and then a repeat 2 sets. So you just got to remember the sets. And I say, if you can't remember the sets, go back to this time here. It starts the sets all over again for you. So you see the whole tutorial again at a certain amount. I think it was around 16 minutes. That's how I can remember that video. Isn't that funny? It was around 16 minutes where you restart the set. So it's really quite, it's not completely difficult. It is a little trying for the newbie because they're learning those stitches. If you are nowhere near learning the chain, single crochet, half double, double, or treble, I wouldn't take a risk here if you don't know these stitches. But I do say in there, if you are new, there's certain sections that I say, just do the basic chains, or the basic single crochets. Oh, there she is, Bonnie. I was just talking about your project, honey. See, Bonnie chose the color Kingfisher yarn during one of our live antics. Bonnie, check it out. Did it not turn out gorgeous? I love it. In the tutorial, I mentioned that a contrast color of black would have been nice in between your colored. When you're using a kind of a multicolored yarn, a black really brings that contrast out. The blue is beautiful. I kept it as blue because I called it the Oceans to Oceans cowl. So I wanted it to stay ocean-like. If I put the black, it would change the ocean to thunderstorm cowl. You know what I mean? It would change it to ocean to storm cowl or something like that. But this is the Oceans to Oceans cowl, and it's Oceans to Oceans. So it's the first part of the ocean to the second part. First, second part. It's just the way I worded it, so it wasn't anything. Swamp! Oceans to swamp cowl! Would anyone buy it? Would anyone want to make it? Oceans to swamp cowl. That would be funny. So there you go. Now, Jeremy has chosen today for his live antics these gorgeous colours from Maximu Yarns. Now, again, these are not cheap yarns, heads up, but you can use any blues you have in your stock and any variegated or any hand-dyed yarn that you have, or any variegated that you see in the store. You can buy your 2 blues and buy a variegated, or your 2 reds and buy a variegated red, or whatever you want to use. There, you can use all one solid colour if you like for this project. In fact, it would look good as a solid colour, to be fair. I'm using this as like a minor contrast in the project. And then you can decide whether you want to put that contrast in or whether you just want to keep it one colour. Again, a solid colour would be perfect for this project. In fact, a solid colour might be better. I'm using the contrast because I want to wear it. And when I want to wear it, it is something that's a wearable. There you go. I want to make it the way I like. But you don't have to use the solid colour, to be fair. He'll be very excited to hear his yarn is chosen, young Max. Yeah. I have a very good friendship with Max, as I do with Tom from Tandy, as I do with Jim from... I always forget his name. My brain. Oh, you know what? His little project yarn pack is here. Oh, this is terrible. How I always forget his name. I remember his name. I just forget the name of the company. Bellevue Park Yarn. I'm going to have to write it up on a piece of paper because I always forget his company name. I remember him because he's a lovely fella. So there you go. And all of that yarn dyed yarn that you see that I purchased from the show, heads up, from here until next year, we are going to be creating projects. Now, Max will be happy that we're making his. The beautiful Mal from Changeling Coloured Yarns was happy that she made hers. So that we made her, sorry. And there you go. It's very exciting, isn't it? Instead of just using plain, simple yarn, let's go for some yarn-dyed yarn that's dyed by professionals. There you go. Don't you love it? Okay, now I'm going to have to go right back because I've missed all of the chat. Oh, excuse me. Where do we find the pattern? GR Melissa for that. That's already been done. It's called Oceans to Oceans Cowl, and it was made on Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. It was one of the last few patterns that you see. So you can't go past it. That picture will be up on the pattern. Yep. Very pretty. Thank you, Crochet Mama. Looks beautiful, Mary. Thank you, Jeremy. It's so pretty. I watched your carry method multiple times. Laurie, it's a very simple way of doing it. Yarn backwards, next chain, yarn forwards, next chain, yarn backwards. And when you move that yarn backwards, really pull it back, because what it does is in between the chain thread, it might stick forward and you can see the color. But if you pull it back a little bit, the color moves right to the back, so you don't see the color. And you might see a very tiny look, but it's hard to tell. You cannot tell. So there you go. You can tell on the inside, but that's why you do it, yeah? I'll have to watch the tutorial a couple of times since it sounds complicated, but that's okay. I don't think it's that complicated, Jeremy. It's just a matter of passing the yarn forward and back. That's it. And you only do it at the beginning of each round. During the round, it's very simple stitches. You just have to remember your count. I do the count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 2 drop down stitches. Oh yeah, the drop down stitches are single stitches, but they do drop down 2 rounds before and go into the 3rd round. But it's just a single crochet that you pop your hook in. Instead of just pulling it through, you pull it up a little bit taller and then you start to pull through. So maybe it is a little, I did say at the beginning of the tutorial, it is a little bit complicated for the new crocheter, but take a risk. If you don't like it, you take it undone. There's no cutting. So, well, there is at the very end of the tutorial when you're finished. There's no cutting in this pattern. So if you start and think, forget it, I'm not going to do this, you can take it undone and you haven't damaged your yarn. Okay, just know that after we do 2 sets or 2 rounds or 3 rounds, I do weave in the end. So if you don't want to continue the pattern, don't weave in that end until you get 3/4 of the way through. And then you think, oh, I love it. So then you can weave in the end. I do it early because I want it done and dusted. You have 2 ends in the beginning and 2 ends at the end and no ends in the middle. If you were to cut your tails after every round, you would end up with, I don't know how many rounds. I can't remember how many rounds there are. You'd end up with, 50-something, 20-something threads or 40-something threads. I can't remember the rounds, yeah? Because it's a solid stitch, I forget. So you would have to literally weave in all those ends. But doing the carry-up method, you don't have to weave in. It's on the inside. It's one of those projects that's not going to be rolled, so no one's going to see it. And even if they do, it's very minimal. It's a very light change, so you can't see it as much. So there you go. It's tricky tricks. Some of our tricky tricks. I haven't watched the full tutorial, so I'll need to keep an eye for that. It is a lot. It is technical, so be careful with it. Yeah, take your time. My grandmother would do that with changing yarn. Yes, good idea. It's, for me, I call it, what do I call it normally? I call it, even though it's not 3D, I call it the 3D look. So you get that, it sort of sticks, the color sticks out when you use a solid color, and which is what we're going to do with this, by the way, Jeremy. There will be that little light color will be in between your 2 blues, and you'll get that look. Not the same stitch at all. It's going to be totally different. And this is going to be a basic stitch, Jeremy, that as a new crocheter, you can do this like that. You'll do fine, Jeremy. Mary's very easy to follow. Thank you, Fluffs. Are they UK instructions or US? Well, Crochet Mama, I put the UK instructions in there as well. So I say single crochet US or double crochet UK. So if you do UK versions, you can still follow my patterns. Very, very simple. Very simple. All right, it's Bonnie. Yes, Bonnie, it's pretty and a cool stitch. Thank you, Bonnie. Everyone's saying hello. I love the blue, says Bonnie. Thank you. I've gone too far back with this chat, but that's okay. I've seen that wave you look in our chewing, but not in crochet. Our chewing, by the way, Jeremy's knitting. Achoo. Oh, there's the allergy. I do knit, guys. I do chew. I definitely want to try it, but need to find the right yarn. I would use a variegated yarn with a solid. That's all. a variegated or even a speckled yarn with a solid. Speckled yarn comes up beautiful. I've seen speckled yarn as the main colour and a solid in between speckled yarn. So it's, look, you can do so much with speckled yarn. It's fun to do flower as well. Yes, flare. It's pretty, isn't it, middle? Yes, 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 everyone's saying. Flat, gotcha, flat as well, yes. Okay, so Mary Hun, when are we doing the video stitch blanket? When are we doing the video stitch blanket? Not sure what you mean. Oh, the V-stitch blanket. Oh, you've come on a bit late. We've already talked about this, darling. This Thursday we're starting, what did I say? Stay focused. Stay focused. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. If I can find it, we can do. What have I done? Oh, here it is. This Thursday we're starting Raylene's project, and on Friday we're starting the V-stitch blanket. Now we're starting the V-stitch blanket, and then I'll get you to head off on your own and do the amount of rounds you need for your size. All right, for whatever size that may be. We can talk about that in the tutorial. I'll give you a couple of sizes, 1 or 2 or 3. I haven't decided yet because I haven't recorded that part. So bear with me, but I will let you know how many chains you need more to do a bigger size blanket, and I'll give you the amount of chains that you'll need for certain sizes. And if you want to say, oh, I like that center size, that middle size, let's do that amount of chains. Okay, I'm going to make the small blanket just because I want it to speed up, and the blankets for me anyway. I love the V-stitch blanket. I just pop them over my shoulders, and sometimes I pop a little, you know, those they're not little, they look like that. They're shawl pins, but they're literally a shawl pin. A lot of the tartan skirts that they wore, that the fellas wore, used to put that there. It's like a really long, it looks like a safety pin, but really long. Yeah. I call it a shawl pin, but it's not exactly a shawl pin. I don't know what they call them. They wore them on the kilts. So there you go, to keep the kilt together. So I wear that sometimes, a blanket, and I put that when I'm crocheting at night if I'm cold. And I use a small blanket, like a shawl. I use it like a shawl. So there you go. V-stitch spell check. Oh, yeah, no, spell check's all over the place. I don't like spell check when it checks it and it puts a word I've never, ever used. It should literally know what words you usually use, yeah? I just want to make sure I've got it. That's why I watched several times. No, that's good. It's not hard. You can do it. Yes, it's nice, Mary, but you're talking like a professional, Bonnie. Be careful. These people are people who've just started. They only know how to do a chain or a half double or a double or a single, and they can't do anything else. We can't assume that they'll know how to do it, yeah? Water Time says fluff. Cheers. All right. Water Time says Dorothy. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. We're in trouble. This is my 3rd cup, guys. Slow it down. Water Time says Bonnie. I'm taking smaller sips now. Where's the pool? I know, right? Here we go, loves. The blue makes it look like the fish, which is why I call it the king. Start that again. Which is why I called it the Oceans to Oceans cowl. The yarn is called Kingfisher yarn. So she chose it well. Mel from Changeling Coloured Yarns. She chose that name well. Good on her. Fluffster, where we going? I'm game. Where we going? I'm game. Not sure what you mean there. Claptrap says it's almost 3 a.m. My eyes don't stay. Whoop. Lost that. Lost the chat. Can you believe it? Don't you love that? Let's go back to... I won't be around on Wednesday. I'm flying back to Cambodia. Luckily, I don't live near the fighting. Oh, gosh. I hope not. Stay safe, yeah. And 3 a.m. You should be sleeping, young lady. Oh, cheers. All right. Body watering Mary, I know, right? 90 night clap. Oh, that's cute. The pool sounding nice, didn't it? I'm listening until I fall asleep. See you next Saturday if I wake up in time. Oh, sweetheart. You go to sleep. Everybody be quiet. We want to get her to go to sleep. Na 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 na. Are you asleep yet? We tried. I'll show you. So naughty I am, so naughty. Bonnie, maybe for you, no, but no pool for us down under. It's freezing. It's like ice here. Is ice, icy cold. Yes, girl. It's been 100 here in Texas. I don't know what that means, but our hot would be like 38 degrees Celsius, which is pretty hot, or 40 degrees Celsius, which is pretty hot. We have them really hot. Bathroom time. This is the one. Stop mentioning it. I want to sneeze. I'm in trouble. Named it correctly. Yes, Bonnie, she did. 115 and rain in, I'm assuming that means Georgia, for all of June, July. Yes, yes, Georgia. I was right. I'm not always right, Bonnie, but I was right with that one. We had a short rain here, but it's been humid all day where Middle is. Here it's icy cold. Apparently it's going to be, I could be wrong, I think they said 13 degrees Celsius, which is pretty cold and raining. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I am going out after the live, so it's going to be an interesting afternoon. Anyway, here we go. Yes, you were. All right, so what we're going to do this week, and we'll do an update real quickly, and then I've got to head off, guys, because look at the time, and I may need to do a bathroom break. All right, so what's going to happen this week? Monday and Tuesday is just recording days this week because we've got large projects, so you won't see much. You will see like a little short will go up. The little short will be the recording of what I'm doing. What? So you'll see it. You'll see some of it anyway. And Wednesday I'll be busy, and then I'll still do the live as normal. Thursday you will get Raylene's project, Raylene's live antics project. And Friday, we are starting our V-stitch blanket. And I will say to you, right, head off on your own, do 2.5 million rows because it's a repeat row with that. It is so exciting. When you do that, it's a repeat row. Now, we're not going to do the V-stitch with all the chains and stuff. It's going to be a tight, solid V-stitch. So keep that in mind, which will, keep you warmer, I suppose. So there you go. That's this week. That's pretty much all I want to say about that. Don't forget, Live Antics was Jeremy. Jeremy, your colours will not be used for a couple of weeks yet. So keep in mind, it's going to take me a while to create it, right? So your colours I will not have on the channel for at least another 2 to 3 weeks. But the V-stitch blanket's coming this Friday, so get excited. I know you're waiting for that. I know Bonnie's waiting for that, and I know a couple of other people are waiting for the V-stitch blanket coming this Friday. And I will see everyone this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country for yet again another live. Otherwise, this time next week. All right? I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, do all the wonderful things that you guys pretty much always do for me. I want to see everyone next week. Ciao for now. Try to be good. My name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs. Bye all. Try to be good. Bye.